Hi there, this is Amanda Hill from the Social Media Cafe, and this is how to add a new post to your blog. So you know your URL, and if it's a WordPress site, you just go \wp-admin and it will give you your login screen. So you will know what your login is, and it will ask you for your password, and it will take you back here. Yours might look very slightly different, so don't panic too much. But what we're particularly interested in at the moment is posts, and we're going to add a new one. Just to have a quick look here while we're here, if you click on old posts, it will show you everything that you've already posted. And if you need to add new categories, you can either do it as you're posting or add your categories here, and you can play with your tags as well. So this has taken me to all the posts. It's going a little bit slowly at the moment, but that's not so bad. These are all the posts that are on there in varying states of published, unpublished and whatever. And some of them you can see saved draft, others are just in varying different states. So what we're actually doing is adding a new one. And then of course you've got your next problem of what the heck to talk about. Well, it's whatever's going on around you, and you start having a different mindset of what you're going to talk about and how you're going to present it. But absolutely everything that happens in your day is useful to you. So let's just have a quick look at what's here first, and we'll come back to what to talk about in the next video. So we have our title part here. So this is one of the most important parts of your post. It should have the keywords of what you want to talk about in there, and maybe any hashtags. This is where you do the body. It's a bit like Word, and you've got all the things that you can play with up here. I might have a few extras in here. If you want them, please just ask. You might just see that. If you click on it, you'll find more. Just by hovering over buttons, you'll see that they do varying things. The ones you're most likely to want are going to be bold, italic, maybe if you're doing lists and bullet points, left align, right align, justified, text colour if you want to change it. You may want to post as plain text or post from Word. You might want to highlight a word and link it to something else, so a URL. You might want to change what type of paragraph it is. And you can also, over here, if you just have a look, pull this down and make it a bigger place for you to type in if you're feeling so inclined. Now, if I just put something on here, this is one of my favourite groups. If you know what that is, it's from somebody called Piet Hein. This is the normal editor. So this is your visual editor that you can see everything that's going on. In the background is the HTML editor. Now, there isn't any HTML in what I've typed, but ordinarily all the code and everything would show in there. And if I'm putting video in, I tend to go and get the embed code, so I'll put a couple of X's and go and put the embed code, and as you can see now, there are returns, and that's where I would put my embed code, and I just copy and paste it in there. That's something that I do a lot, and it's something you might want to look at as well. Your save draft is over here, your visibility is over here. When you want to publish it, so you can actually set a date on when you want it to go out, or you can decide, actually this was quite rubbish, can we put it in the bin please? So you can also preview it and you can publish it. So let's just add have a look down at a few more things. You've probably got this here if you have a Premium Genesis theme on there, and it's important that you fill it in or it's not going to work as well as it could. Zemanta is a plugin that will help you find links to things and to pictures that might be relevant to what you've been talking about that you can add as links. These are my categories, and I can add new ones of where I want to post things to, so it's sort of a filing system if you like. These are my post tags, and I can choose from the ones that I've used the most, and I can add those in. I also have a slider, so I can determine whether I want to add it to there, and a retweet plugin. this would be where I would set a featured image, and you would click on that, go and find the picture you want to set as your featured image, and that would be the one that would appear on the front of the blog. And I can also add in images, video, audio and other media from here, just by clicking on them and then adding it in. So it's actually incredibly easy to use. It's just a question of finding where all the bits are. But that will help you get started on creating a brand new post. And as I said in the next video, I'm going to show you how easy it is to find something to write about. So I'll see you there.